Hello again, my wonderful friends from the vinyl community. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Classic Jam, another segment of vinyl records. I like to display some records that I got from the local record shops. And I had a really good time going record shopping again. It's been a little while. And also I bought some CDs from Discogs, synth pop, new wave, 80s, and a little bit of dark wave music. So I like to share those with you that I got. Very proud to have these CDs. So without further ado, let's go ahead and kick it off with the vinyl. The first one I got is Kate Bush. This one's called Running Up That Hill. This is the original from 1985. And I bought this sealed and I opened it up. It was absolutely flat, sounded great. And what I was concerned about, I didn't have my glasses with me. So I went to the owner of the record shop. I said, is this the original? I just want to make sure it wasn't a reissue because I was kind of looking for this on my want list. He says, sir, this is from my personal collection. I'm like, it meant a lot to him at one time. He had this in his personal collection. So here we go, Kate Bush, Running Up That Hill. Good synth pop, kind of indie rock, alternative, kind of new wave, and it's just got that sound that no other record has. So I love this. I had it in my want list on Discogs for a long time. I never expected getting this record when I went to the record store. So here we go, Kate Bush. The next one, I got tired of waiting for the price to come down on Discogs, and I wanted to get the 12-inch single, which is almost impossible to get, and also the 12-inch LP was expensive, around $50 with $20 shipping prices from overseas. So I gave in. I went ahead and got the reissue of Concrete Blonde. This is a Bloodletting, and this has the vampire song that I've been looking for a long time. I'm telling you, the 12-inch single is almost impossible to get. And also this record right here sells for $50 on up. And this is just the plain black vinyl, and this is the reissue. The original is about $50. If you want to get the red label, you're looking at more $150 to $200 for that original. So very happy to get it. I bought it in sealed condition for a good price. And the other good songs on here I liked a lot was Joey, another one called Caroline, and one called Wendy. So those three songs are really good, besides the one called Bloodletting, the vampire song. This reissue was reissued in 2017. The original vinyl pressing of this record is from 1990. Very rare, very hard to get. Went ahead and got the reissue. So good. This record is very good. Good indie rock, new wave alternative, if you like that kind of music. Besides that record reissue, I got a lot of original records in my collection. I don't buy any reissues unless something like that I absolutely had to get. But when I was in New Orleans, I was walking down Bourbon Street. I went to a record shop called Scully's. I seen this Sugar Hill right here. And this is actually a reissue. I didn't care because it had Scorpio by Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five. And when I flipped it over to the other side, it had White Lines, Don't Do It by Grandmaster Flash and Melly Mel. Because at the time I didn't have the Grandmaster Flash, the Message LP with Scorpio, which is my favorite song, and I finally got it. Scorpio was originally released in '82 on the LP, and White Lines was originally released back in '83. So this is a reissue with two amazing, fantastic old school songs. Okay, I just went on vacation. And every time I go on vacation, I try to plot the record stores. This particular record store was the only one in the area. So I went ahead and I went inside. What I like about these record stores is they're so organized. They have the bins in the front, like all the 12-inch singles, the LPs. They have more like the R&B and more the new arrivals. The rock section has the alternative. So I went to the bargain bins. And what I pulled out Visage. This is the one with Fade to Gray. This is the original LP, and this came out in 1980. And I'm gonna tell you what, fantastic LP, this sound for 1980 was so ahead of its time. Visage is such a great band. The sound effects in it, just unbelievable. So if you get an opportunity to get this one, listen to all these songs on here, especially Fade to Gray, which is just all-time favorite. Now, before I bought that song, I went to Discogs, and this is part of my personal collection. I bought Visage, and this one's called Fade to Gray Singles Collection. And what's so good about this one, it has Fade to Gray, the 12-inch long version on here. Also, it has Damn Don't Cry. I'm about to show you the 12-inch single after this. It has Pleasure Boys on there. And it's got some really good other songs on here also. So if you like Visage and you want to get one record instead of buying 3 records, 12-inch singles, and spending more money, get this one right here. And like I said before, I got this off of Discogs. So fantastic. The only other one that I don't have in my collection that I've been waiting for a long time, and I took it off my want list, was the original Fade to Gray. And I think the actual album cover had this picture right here. And it was going for like $30 to $40 at the time. I think I took it off my want list about 4 years ago. So very happy to have this one. It's got everything I want on it. Okay, here we go with the next one. Visage, and this is a promo, and this is the Damn Don't Cry. And this was released back in, I think it's 82 or 83. 1982. Damn Don't Cry. If you like Fade to Gray, you love that sound. And when I first heard Damn Don't Cry, I'm like, it's unbelievable. All these sound effects, still Visage is so ahead of their time. So, got this record from Louis Dean from Discogs. Check out his site. He has like between 40,000 and 41,000 records that he's got online. Believe it or not, the very record store I went to, I think I got this one 2 years ago from the same record store. What are the chances buying the same artist from the same record store 2 years apart? Here's Visage right here, and this one came out 81, and of course it has Fade to Gray on here, and another one is got Frequency 7. It's a really cool song. So really good artwork on the cover. Couldn't go wrong with the price. And this was released in 81. So I got one from 1980, 1981, 1982, and the singles is 1983. So got everything covered in that one. Okay, off to the next bin. Went to the alternative, and I pulled this one out, and I took a chance on it. This is Moev. This is called Yeah Whatever. This is actually the name of their album, of their LP, is called Yeah Whatever. I haven't bought it yet. I had some listeners that said I need to go ahead and get it, and that's someone that said, no, you might want to wait. So I'm kind of end up buying all the 12-inch singles so far. So I bought this one. It's really good. The very first Moev that I've ever bought was called Crucify Me, right here. This one's actually a remix, and this one was released in 89, and the original was released in 88. This one right here, I think it's 1988 for this one here also. And I bought another one called Capital Heaven by Moev. That's a really good song. And when you flip it over to side B, and it's right here, it's called a Squeaky Dub Mix. And I highly recommend that. So I just want to say, building up the collection, now I have 3 Moev 12-inch singles, and I want to say the next one I'm going to get is called Wanting 12-inch single. So I'll show that hopefully in my next video. Okay, in the same bin, I pulled this one out. Couldn't pass it up. Blom. This one's called Blind Vision. This is a promo on the original Island jacket with the hype sticker on there. Fantastic shape. And I did not know this song came out in 82. It sounded more like 84, so it's kind of ahead of its time. So 82 it was released. So that was kind of a surprise for me. I did not know that. And for my personal collection, I got the album. It's called Monge 2. And this one has Don't Tell Me on it, and also Blind Vision. I'm going to tell you what, if you get an opportunity to get this LP right here, you like like Heaven 17, early Depeche Mode, get this one right here. Really good synth pop music. I think you really enjoy it. I think this came out 84. So it's kind of weird that this was 82, that the album was 84. And check this out. 1983, I got a Japanese pressing of Blom, and this one also has Blonde Vision on it, and it's got another song I really like a lot called Living on the Ceiling. So there you go. So pretty good little collection going here. So anytime I get an opportunity to get some 12-inch singles, I'm gonna go for it. Now this next one, this is kind of like not on my want list, but I really wanted it because I love that 1984, the Breakin soundtrack, and I got Reckless already, so I had to get Carolyn Towns 99.5, because on the Breakin soundtrack has the original version, but I wanted to get the club mix, so I got it right there. So there you go on Polydor, Carolyn Towns 99.5, released back in 84. And my inspiration of getting it, I'm gonna show the soundtrack. There it is, Breakin, and track number 4 right there is 99.5, and it's a little bit less time. I think it's 4 minutes for that, and the other one's 5 minutes 26 seconds. I bought another record too. I couldn't pass it up. I like this group. Good synth pop music from 92, I believe this was released. This is T42, so band out of Dallas, and the name of the song is called Desire. And like I said again, this was released in 92, and originally there was came out on a label called Oaklawn, and on Oaklawn in 1990 they came out with this one right here called Don't Let My Love, and some of the other versions has Don't Let My Love Push You Away. So this is a really good synth pop song here, and this is off of Oaklawn Records. I don't have the original cover, but if I ever get opportunity to do that, I will. Okay, the last record before we get to the CDs, this was on my want list. I could not believe I picked it up. And this is a good freestyle song from 1992. This is off of High Power Records. This is Wicked Rich, Why Can't You Be Mine? 92, parent company is called Warlock. This is Mr. Tony Garcia. He's the producer and the editor on this song. I just love this song a lot. Why Can't You Be Mine? Freestyle. Waited a long time. I could not believe that this record, it was hard to find a good condition, at least VG Plus to near mint. And I waited a long time. And then I went to a record store and there it was. In the bargain bin, I pulled it out really fast. I couldn't believe I could find it. So that does it for the vinyl records. And let's go to the CDs. This first one is called Voices in the Air. I don't know if you can see all the title tracks on here. This is more synth pop, dark wave. It's got 2 songs by Celebrate the Nun, Patience, excellent song. It's not the long version, but the short version on side A. You Make Me Wonder, Celebrate the Nun. Also got a couple songs by Succession. It's got The Magician. I think it's the Pecky Mix on there. And also it's got another one called Sneakyville. And it's got a couple Setu Havus on there. Help Me Now. And also one called Don't You Leave Me. The main reason I bought this CD right here is for 2 songs. I got B-Movie called Nowhere Girl on here. And also You Make Me Wonder by Celebrate the Nun. A lot of these other songs I already have on 12-inch single. So I got this one. This is from 1993. This is Australian pressing right here. Luckily, I got it from the States. I got it for a really good price, and I got it in sealed condition. I so wish they had one called Voices in the Air Part 2, because I think it would be phenomenal. It's just that good synth pop, dark wave music, indie rock, alternative. There it is. If you're looking for that sound, this is the CD for you. This next CD, I actually got from Germany. I could not get it out of the States, but I actually absolutely love the songs on here. It's called Best of the 80s, We Can't Get Enough. This one, the reason I got it is for the Human League called Love Action. That's also on my want list on Discogs right now. I like to get the 12-inch single. And let's see what else they got on here. They got Camouflage, Love is a Shield. Oh, here's the one I bought it for, called Red Skies by The Fix. When I first heard that song on Channel 33 on First Wave, fell in love with it, had to get it. And it got all kind of Men Without Hats, Safety Dance. You can imagine all the other famous 80s new wave synth pop songs on here. Just absolutely phenomenal. But the best deal that I got, Ultimate New Wave. In here it's got 4 CDs, got it for a fantastic price. And this has, you can imagine what it has. It has all the 80s, the alternative. But the main reason I got this CD is for Morrissey, Suda Head. I have Roxy Music's on here. I don't have any Roxy music at all. So I got this one called More Than This. They got Avalon on here. They got so much. They got OMD, Enola Gay, Duran Duran. The list goes on and on. So here we go. Right here. It's called the Ultimate New Wave. 4 CDs. If you like new wave 80s music, this is the one for you. It's really good. This one right here also, we can't get enough to the 80s. And look at the series of these CDs. They're starting to get really rare, hard to get. The value's going up on there. So if you ever seize the opportunity, they're not going to be around too much longer. So get opportunity to get that. And this is my number 1 right here. This is what's called Voices in the Air. Australian. It's awesome. Love it. So that does it for my 12-inch singles that I got from the record stores, plus from my personal collection, and also these CDs. And I hope that helps everybody to help their collection out. And again, thank you to all the subscribers. Thank you for people coming onto my channel and asking all the questions. We have really good conversations on the comment section. So just keep it coming, and thank you so much.